Hello to my lovely subscribers. Hello to my lovely viewers. I just want to use this opportunity to say thank you so much to my subscribers. Thank you for still sticking by me. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well because I am doing well too. Yes, I'm resting. I actually woke up this morning to do this video, but I was so tired. No, I actually did the video, but after finishing, when I finished the video, I went to look at my video and I looked so tired. So when I returned back from work, I decided to have a little nap and come back to this video. So, ta-da, here I am. Yes, I watched the clip, a clip on Angry biracial channel regarding Black women are tired, which of course many of us are. Yes, we are. And I can't help but say that that video I watched make me more ashamed of Black men. The fact that they don't see what other people see makes me ashamed of Black men. Before, I used to be like emotional about Black men's carelessness, Black men's stubbornness, Black men's attitude towards Black women. And of course, the curse on Black men, because that's how I can really understand their problem. It's just a curse. They are under a spell and they are under a curse. Not to know that they are not in the place they are supposed to be as men. Yes? Some will say, oh, they are not our men. They are our men. We gave birth to them. Yes? Just like other race of women give birth to their race, their whatever race they give birth to it. The same way we as Black women, we gave birth to Black men. I must also say that I am very glad that they are being recognized and accepted into white spaces, the white spaces they so much crave for so bad, because Black men crave those white spaces so bad. Yes, they crave that respect they seem not to get when they are with their own women, but they get it when they are with other race of women. They crave that so bad. So I must say, I am glad that they are obviously being recognized. We see adverts today of the Black man and a white woman. So yeah, kudos to them. Although they feel that we are jealous of them, there is no way I, the natural source, will be jealous of anything that any other race or Black men and white women are doing. There's no way on this planet that I will be jealous of. So I am actually glad, like I said before, I'm actually glad that they are being recognized and they are being accepted. Although it's a Black man and Black woman's thing, but because I'm just talking about Black men, so I'm going to remove Black women out of it. Yes, so I'm glad that they are being recognized. Because as a Black woman who has a brother, I was tired of the disrespect, the stereotype, and of course, the unaliving of Black men. I was tired of it. I was tired of it, which was this stereotype, this disrespect, and the unaliving of Black men was the reason why we Black women, we fight for Black men. We fight for their sake, and we fight in them, yes, to stop the oppression, to stop the discrimination, to stop whatever racism it is, and of course the disrespect, the stereotype, and the killing. And by doing so, we are being resented by the world, and also we are being resented by our own Black men for doing this, for actually fighting for them. And I don't blame them, because other group of men or other race of men, they fight their battles. The men fight their battles. But when it comes to the Black community, the women fight battles for men, and then the women fight. We, as Black women, we have to join in the fight when we are supposed to maybe just, shift aside for the men to do the job. So for this reason, we are now being resented, and we fighting for Black men. They've now used it against us as Black women. Yes, the clip on Angry Biracial's video, there was another man who was talking about how Black women are tired. Black women just want men who we can trust. A man who is not just there to use us for what he can get from us. Yes, a man we can actually trust to relieve our burden. Yes, a man that would fully, really work together for our progress, for our forwardness. Yes, and of course, other Black women are saying, we are tired. Enough is enough. But Black men, as always, who always turns sense into senselessness, have channeled this into modern women. Black men are always taking every avenue of excuses to hear our complaint, to hear our cry. Yes, believe it or not, Black women are the ones holding the community down. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's something I have been seeing and noticing. It's something I've been seeing and noticing. Single mothers get blamed that they are raising children on their own, this and that. When we look at the society today, what are Black men really creating for Black women and Black children to enjoy? What is it? I would like if one is named on the comment section. What are they really creating? When I see Black men, I see men who are lost. I see men who are lost. Black men give every excuses from wig to eyelash, from eyelash to body shape, from body shape to attitude. When black women ask them to step up, they come up with all sorts of excuses. And we as black women, I don't know what we are actually asking our men to do. That is so much. That is so much that they cannot do. I don't really get the complaint. I don't really get the resentment. I don't really get the constant belittling of black men, of black women from black men. Black men, when they are with other race, they seem to know that, oh, I watch their videos with all these other race of women. They seem to know how to care. They seem to play with their children when the children are not black like them, you know. They know how to play with their children. They know how to behave around the women. But when they are with a black woman, they cry about femininity. But when they are with a black woman, they want the black woman to be the man. Because the black woman almost take on all the house, the task anyway, and still go to work. But when they are with other race of women, I see them acting strong and tough and the man of the house. Yes, they actually take part. But when you are with a black woman, because black women, we are naturally, I don't know if it's naturally or if it's from slavery, you know. I know God has also built us in a way whereby I'm not going to use the word strong, that we are resilient. Yes, we are. But that doesn't mean that we are not women like other women. We are the first, yes. We are the mother of all, absolutely. But it doesn't mean that we are not like other women, or we don't want a environment whereby we can rest in our own femininity. I am a woman who obviously grew up in that kind of environment where the black woman would shoulder everything and put everything on their head and sort everything out. I had to remove myself from that kind of belief. I had to remove myself. Most of the time, I don't do nothing. No, I don't do nothing. Yes, I don't, because I will not see myself in that kind of ride or die with any man. I cannot do that with any man. And that does not mean that I don't need a man. It just means I know what I want. And if I don't get what I want, I would stay as I am. That reminds me, I was also watching a clip from Priscilla, the Queen Maker. I think she collaborated with there's this other lady. Is it Tonya? Tonya TKO? Yes. And they were asking if are black women better off as lesbian. And I must say I really love that show. And I like the four examples, advice Priscilla gave to women. Number one, because with the way black men are going, number one, black women rather remain lesbian. Secondly, you either go for the black man and then be ready to put up with all his nonsense. If you are not ready to set your own boundaries, if you're not ready to work on your own self, be ready to take shit from him. Yeah? Thirdly, you can go celibate. And the fourth is there are toys in the market you can use for yourself. I actually like those four advice a black woman can take in this day and age. Because where I'm seeing black men, the way I'm seeing black men, yes, it would take a wash out of them and rebuilding. And it's either black women take Cynthia G's advice of making sure that none of those black male children pass through their womb. It's either they take that advice as well. Because you can't keep betting males that will come and hate themselves. You cannot. And because they hate themselves, they would internalize that hatred on you, the black woman. So you can't keep betting this male. It's a no-no. It's wrong. Marriage is not by force. And having kids is definitely not by force. That's just societal doing and cultural doing. It is not a must. My advice to black women is take one of these options. Take one of these options. Stay celibate. Get yourself a toy. I have a friend who had 3 children, and now she's a lesbian. So if that's the route, take that route. And also, make sure nothing of black male pass through your womb. And I'm sorry to say this because I keep seeing black men and their hatred for themselves that they portray towards the black woman. I keep seeing black men talking about the things they don't like about black women. But when they are dating outside their race, those women copy all these things as well. Those women become these things they say they don't like about black women. And they have no issue with that. As Cynthia G will say, as long as the skin tone is light or white, they are fine with it. So black women have to take drastic action. This is black men's time. This is their time. Just like I remember when black women's figure was discriminated against. Yeah, they laugh at us. There's even a black lady that they used in a movie that obviously they made fun of her and her shape and all that. But today, who are now looking for bomb? I don't have to say it. They are now all looking for bomb, showing their bomb. And I've seen the ones black men are with, they go and muzzle themselves up, and then the women behind them has a top up, so you can see that she has a bomb. This world goes round. So black men that are acting stupidly now, the ones acting foolishly, definitely their own time will come very soon. Karma is not always far away. The people of no color, as Cynthia G would say, there was a time they were doing their hidden oppression, hidden agenda. Everything is all coming to light now, isn't it? We are all finding out what it was all about. We are all finding out the truth. Even Black people who didn't know who they were, we all know who we are now. Yes, as a result of time. So in time, that same karma is coming for Black men. That same reckoning is coming for Black men because they don't learn. They don't learn. The situation we are in now as Black community was caused by Black men. It was caused by them. When you talk about the slavery, when you talk about a lot of things that has happened during the years, Black men are even happy it's that way. Black men are always jealous of Black women. That is a fact. That's why they can't wait to be women so bad. That's why they can't wait to be women. Most of them wish inside their hearts that they were women. Black men cry about femininity when they are feminine themselves. Feminine themselves. I have made my own way. I've cleared my own path. I have healed my own self. I have healed my own self. For the Black men who think that, oh, a Black woman is jealous of them dating outside their race, there's no jealousy coming from this one here. It's just shame. It's shame. That's all that comes from me to you. No jealousy whatsoever, because there's nothing you are doing there that is so special. There's nothing you are over there that I, as a Black woman, am missing. No. And I'm sure many Black women feel the same way. By now, we do. We do. Instead of Black men to just wake up, smell the coffee, they refuse to. They refuse to fight for the protection of their women. They refuse to fight for the respect of their women. They refuse to fight for their own, for respect for them, for their own self. They've refused to do all that. And they've preferred to blame and point fingers at their own women. That's what they've preferred to do. I am a woman who a woman raised. Yes, a woman paid my fees. A woman did all for me, not my father. No. Just like many other Black fathers out there. It's the women. Black women, you need to be careful out there, because a lot of Black men have not healed. A lot of Black men have not learned. All they do is go to this Menosphere channel and watch what you should do for women to see you. And most of them just go to the gym and bring their muzzle up. But the brain is still very small. I see many men who are, but their behavior, their attitude, it's still, the brain is still very small. So you better be careful. Yes, better be careful, because they will dress up, they will talk like a better man and dress up like a better man and maybe try and maybe educate themselves on speaking eloquently and then use that to captivate you. Whereas an apple is not far from the tree it fell from, to be frank. And this is why I've decided to go celibate. Celibate. That's what I picked. That's what I picked. I'm not saying there's no other sensible black men out there. There are. And if I have to stay, if I have to just stay and not have a man till I leave this earth, that I will do. Because people will preach, no other group of men want black women. No other group of men deserves black women. It's not no other group of men want black women. No other group of men. I hold myself in high esteem. I hold myself in high esteem. Never, I don't care how cute that man is. I don't care how fine he is. I don't care how handsome he is. My self-worth is high up there. It's there. I'm sorry. I don't care how you see me. I don't care how you see me. I know who I am. I know who I am. And you will not tell me less than I am. I'm sorry. I know good from bad. Yes. I did my best to acquire what I have. It's all me. It's not a man. No man. I was married for 16 years. So when I was married, I was even more haggard, stressed out. The minute I left the marriage, I blossomed. Yes, because I was dragging a weight with me, using that weight to pull me down, not knowing. But then again, I was following culture of, oh, the black family. Yes, the black family. Why am I the only one who has to make that black family work? Why? Why? So my advice to black women is to take your pick from Priscilla's advice. Take your pick. Yes, because black men would always turn sense into senselessness. That's what they're doing. Black men don't look like they can be strong for you. They don't look like they can be father for you. They don't look like they can be real proper uncles, brother to you as black women. No. So you must make that choice because the power is in our own hands. We must use it. We must use it. There's no more excuses because black men are the same everywhere. They're the same everywhere. They care about one thing. They seem to be caring about skin color and the color of a woman's pant. And then looking for black women to always throw under the bus for their own wrongdoing and misfortune. So we better be careful and make the right decision. There is no point having 5 children, 4 children for a black man. 1 or 2 is enough. Or none. 1 or 2 is enough. Or none at all. Yes, none at all. None at all. I know that unfortunately, why some of us are putting all these rules in place, there will always be black male worshiper who will always be our setback and keep creating the men that don't like them, the men that disregard their features, the men that have no human pride for themselves, talk less of their women. they will keep going to create this kind of men. But the majority of us must stand up. Yes, stand up and stop this nonsense that black men are introducing, creating. We must stop it, and it's in our hands. Let's see where they are going to come from if we don't create them. Let's see where they are going to come from. So black women must stand up and rise up, because if you are tired, I am tired. What is the solution? And that's what we must sort out. That's what we must sort out. And we have the power to do just that. Please continue to like, continue to subscribe, continue to comment down below. I want to see your comments down below. Yes, I want to know that you enjoy my content so I can continue to give my opinion on black men, black women in our community, because it has to be better than it is now. It has to be better than it is now. Black women are being hated for speaking up, for calling it out, as we should. Because if you look around us, we haven't really done any haters, anything. No. It's just for who we naturally are, and for speaking up, and for actually fighting back from their wrongdoing. So stay strong. I love you. Comment, subscribe, and like this video. Thank you. Until I come back here again, stay blessed. Mwah.